That's right. It's about to go down. Got some tri-tip and some ribs going on. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Here we got 2 tri-tips. And I believe this will be 4 racks of ribs. It's about to go down.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
There he is.
Please.
Mwah!
There he is. Come on.
In the comments below, let me know how you do your tri-tips and ribs. But I'm going to share with you the way I do mine.
That's what she said.
So I'm going to take each one. They're going to get wrapped up in their own foil. And then I'm going to throw them on the grill for 30 minutes on one side. And then I'm going to flip it for another 30 minutes. Then I'm going to wrap them out of the foil. Have some barbecue sauce on the ribs. Let them go on the grill on both sides for about 5 minutes. Cut them up and serve. Tri-tip, they get 30 minutes on both sides. Then they get 5 minutes on both sides on the bare grill. I let them sit. And then I'll start cutting them in thin slices for sandwiches. Stay tuned for the rest. You may be wondering, what in the hell is he gonna do for sides with that? Well, I'm gonna do my famous country style green beans with a little twist, my little twist on it that everybody loves and all request me to make whenever we have family gatherings. I'll just mashed potatoes and gravy, and I'll probably just do some bush beans, just to throw some mustard on there. And then we have the option of just eating the tri-tip straight like it is, or put them into bread, in a hoagie bread for like sandwiches. And then of course, you know how we get down with ribs, we just eat them. But stay tuned to the next part. I'm gonna show you the beginning steps of me doing the mashed potatoes and the country style green beans. Okay, for the green beans, it's very simple. You take your pot, put it on really low, put it on low, take your green beans, throw it in here. Me, I don't use the can. If you want to use the can, you can. I like to use the frozen green beans, fresh as possible. If you have some fresh green beans, use those. They're perfectly fine. But I try to stay away from the canned green beans. Put them in there, season up however you want to season up with your flavors. You can throw it in there. You can get red, green, yellow, orange bell peppers. Cut them up. You'll throw them in there. I'm just using the yellow today, but I use all the bell peppers to throw them in there. And then you get your bacon. You cut them up in little pieces. It don't have to be too little, but if you just get your knife and cut here every so often, and then you use your pan, you go cook your bacon in a pan like this, and you go in to cook it to golden brown, and you're gonna add your bacon into the green beans. The grease goes along with it inside of here, and you stirring it all up like this to get it all nice and mixed. And then of course your flavors that you gonna put in there, you put in there, and then once it's done, it's done. Some people like your green beans a little crispy when you bite them. Some like them to be soft, so it's all your preference. All right, I got the ribs and the tri-tip on deck. They're ready to get thrown on the grill. Right now, charcoal's going. I'm gonna let it get ready for a little bit more. Try to see some more gray charcoal out in there, and then we'll throw them on. So I know that I didn't talk about seasoning. Seasoning is pretty much up to what you preference. What you want for seasoning is whatever you put on there. Me, I like to experiment, put different seasoning to try them out. So I mean, like I said, seasoning is totally up to your taste buds and what you like in flavor. But I mean, if you do a flavor, your seasoning the way you like your flavor, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Now for the mashed potatoes, I have my pot. It has the water in it. It's already on high. Trying to get it to a high boil. Time being, I have my potatoes here. I'm gonna pull all the skin on them. I'm gonna cut them in half, and I'm gonna throw them in the pot. Let them boil till we get to the point where I can mash them up really easy. Then I'll drain it, put them back in the pot. Add milk, butter, stir it up to whatever thickness I want them at, and then I'll add my flavoring. Usually just salt, pepper, and I'll throw in some chives in there. And then I'll serve it up with some gravy. For the gravy, we either going to use country style, let's see, or we may use brown. A lot of my family members like the brown. I like the country, but we'll see. We might end up doing both. Going back to the meat. This is one of the rubs I use, or I'll go through my cabinet and I'll draw like all-purpose seasoning or whatever I have in there, and I'll make my own rub. But and once that's all done, I'm gonna stop on the plate and I'm present it to you guys. So stay tuned.
So, I said you're not eating so much candy, kid.
Alright guys, this is golden brown that we're going for. And now we're gonna dump this all in here and mix it up. Alright, now it's all in. Now we're just gonna stir it up. Now, if you want to, like I said earlier, I'm going to use the yellow bell pepper. If you want to use red, green, or orange, or all the above, you can put it in there. If you want to add onions to it, you can add onions to it. If you want to add some type of meat other than bacon, you can do that as well. Totally up to you what your taste buds requires, or whatever you're into and when it comes to food. All right, everybody, this is the final product. Mashed potatoes and gravy, bush beans, got the ribs, the tri-tip, country green beans, got my Hawaiian rolls, got my Kool-Aid. It's on and cracking.
Bragg barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama, don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want with?
Gravy's gone, country green beans gone, mashed potatoes gone, little beans left over, tri-tip is gone, ribs gone. Yeah, boy. That's how I throw down. How do you guys throw down? Comment below, let me know. Peace.